All right, Renee. Renee, where are you from originally? Where'd you grow up?
I grew up in Sacramento, California.
Sacramento. Tell me about your mom and dad. You had parents?
Yeah, I had. My dad was always in jail, but like he was always in my life when he wasn't in jail. And my mom, she was always like around. Like she was in my life, but she was always busy, you know. So I was really just with my grandma. She's the one who raised me.
Your grandmother?
Yeah.
How would you describe your childhood in general?
I didn't want for nothing. I didn't need for nothing. My grandma, my mom, my dad, my grandparents, everybody, they did well supporting me and everything. I had a good childhood.
What kind of teenager were you?
I was bad. Like, it's crazy because I had such, like, good parents. I was just bad. Like, I was just bad in high school. I always did school. I wish I never did that, though, you know, because I wouldn't be here, you know, trapping and doing all this stuff if I would have stayed in school.
Do you regret that?
Yeah, I do.
How old are you now?
I'm 18.
Oh, you're just 18.
Mm-hmm. I've been doing this since I was 17 years old.
How'd you first get introduced to this?
Me and my mom, we were, like, going through it at one point. And I don't know, like, when I go through stuff, like, I kind of, like, run away from it. So I went all the way to Washington, stayed with my grandma, and I was like, fuck this. Like, I don't like staying in one spot. So I'm being hard-headed. Went back to Sacramento and met somebody, yeah, and, like, turned me out, you know, just basically told me everything I wanted to hear. And me being young, 17, just turned 17 at that, you know, I'm blind, not really seeing what he's trying to do.
Yeah, it's a common story.
Yeah.
And now you're on your own, or you have somebody representing you now?
I'm on my own. Yeah.
Is that better?
I mean, it's like the same.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just keeping my own money, that's all.
And you're in LA permanently now, or you're just down here making money?
I mean, I do nails. I'm a stripper. I do a lot of things. I'm still in school. I go to senior extension. I'm still trying to get, like, my life together. I'm not going to look like this forever, like, you know, so I still have to go to school, still do what I have to do.
So you're still trying
to prepare myself for when, you know, I got to prepare myself for later on in life.
Good
like,
for you.
I can't do this forever. It's not going to work.
Good for you. There's a lot of roads you could take from here that could lead you.
I just look at this as a stepping stool. You know, people like to talk about what I do, but, you know, I'm not really ashamed of what I do, you know. It's helping me get to where I really want to be, you know.
You're making good money?
Yeah.
And no drug problem?
Mm-mm.
Good for you.
No drug problems.
Make sure you keep it that way.
I'm really a good girl. I just go through a lot of bad shit. Like,
I think there's a lot of good girls that are in this game that are just having to pretend they're bad or act bad because that's what the game requires. And I think if you guys had a chance or were given the opportunities, you'd probably do a lot of the right things.
Yeah. I feel like I did have a chance. I just was hard-headed. I just was too lost into having fun and friends. I wasn't really worried about boys when I was in high school. I was the boy. Like, I was trying to fight all the boys. Like, I was bad as hell in high school. Like, I was just so hard-headed. Like, I just wanted to hang out, ditch school, smoke, and that's it. Like, I don't know why I wanted to do all that. Now that I look back, I'm like, damn, like, I had a chance. Like, a lot of these people don't have chances, like you said, but I had a chance, and I messed it up for myself. But, you know, I'm just trying to move forward. That's, like, all I could do. I can't go back in time and switch nothing, so.
What's your relationship like with your family now?
My dad, he's back in jail. So, you know, I don't really talk to my dad like that. And my mom, she's still in Sacramento. I talk to her every day. My grandma, she reaches out here and there. You know, she's getting older.
Do they know what you're doing?
Yeah, they know what I'm doing. They're not proud of what I'm doing, but at the same time, like, you know, my parents, you know, they were in the game, you know, so it's like a lot of shit that I'm doing now is because of what I've seen growing up, you know, so like they understand that. And, you know, my mom, she doesn't want this for me, but this is what I chose to do.
Are you hoping to do it smarter than she did?
Yeah. And I'm happy I have a mom that has been through it to tell me, like, what not to do and how to go about things when stuff does go wrong, you know. Because a lot of stuff happens being out here, you know, like.
What have you seen? What have you been through?
I've dealt with, like, crazy, like, people, like, trying to kidnap me. I've been in Hollywood. I've almost been snatched up by, like, these Mexican dudes. Trying to run from them. I almost got hit by a car. Like, I've been through a lot.
Does it ever make you guess your decision to do this?
It does, but it's like, it's the money. Like, I just love it. Like,
are you addicted to the fast money?
Yes, I'm addicted to the fast money. I can't just let it go. Like, I tell my friends, like, I can't accept the square money right now. I can't accept that money yet. Like, I want the trap money right now. Stack up, prepare myself, invest in myself.
You know that's never going to end, though.
It never
You're
going to end.
always going to be addicted to the fast money. Even if you made double what you're making now, you're still going to get addicted to it.
Maybe, but...
You're never going to say, okay, that's enough, and now I'm going to go back to a straight life. People don't do that.
I don't know. Like,
I mean, I hope
I'm a
you
Capricorn.
do.
I'm a Capricorn. Like, all I think about is money. Like, I love money. Like, that's all I want is money. Like,
that's a Capricorn trait?
Yeah, I don't care for nothing else but money. Like, I'll get money on my birthday, like, and not even party. Like, I want money.
How much are you making a night, typically?
I mean, slow nights, like, I'll probably make between, like, $500 to $1,000. Good nights, like good nights, $1,500 to $2,000. Like,
that's solid money.
Yeah, but you know that's not every night. You know, especially being in LA, like, can't really make that much money out here like that for real. It's a lot going on, especially being on like Figueroa. They try to lowball you, and I'm not ever lowballing myself. Like, they be asking to see me for like $60, and I'd be like, what the hell I look like? Like, I know I'm out here doing what I'm doing, but it's like, damn, like, I look like I'm worth $60. Like, okay.
No, that's
so
just,
it's like it's hard to, you know, get to where my goal is with my money every night. Like, you know, what I'm used to making every night, but lately it hasn't been going my way.
It's a dangerous and crazy lifestyle.
Yeah,
it is. Do you ever just stand back and like, how did I get into this? But I guess, you know, with your family's history, maybe it seems okay to do.
I don't think this is okay to do. I always tell myself, like, I think, like, yesterday, I was like, damn, I think I'm going to just stop this. I just want to stop. I'm just continue dancing and do my nails, like, continue my nail business and still do school. But, like, as in selling my body and having, you know, like, sex working, like, I'm going to stop. But then like, nope, I want the money. Like, it's just like, I don't know, like, it's like 50-50. Like, I want to stop, but I don't want to stop. It's hard. Like, I'm still young, you know, I got a lot of time to figure it out, so.
You've been through some rough stuff, I assume.
Yeah.
What kind of things have you seen?
I've seen girls get kidnapped. I've never really been kidnapped. I've been chased, like, almost grabbed, but no one's really been able to get to me because, like, I'm so scary. Like, once the adrenaline comes in, I'm gone. Like, I'm running like a damn cat. I'm gone. But I've seen, like, other girls go through stuff, and I've heard stories what other girls go through, but I've never really been through, like, the most traumatic like moment where girls be like, yeah, I was in the trunk, and I've never been through that.
Yeah.
Like, you know, I've never.
But there's always a possibility.
Yeah.
Every night.
And that's scary because I don't want to go through that, and I pray every night I don't go through that. I hear stories, I've seen it happen before, but you know.
The pimps must hassle you.
Oh yeah, real bad. They're on me every night.
Do you work other tracks other than just LA?
Yeah, I do. I don't really want to tell, you know, because.
But is LA the biggest?
No, LA is like the worst, the lowest. The Bay in LA is like the lowest. Like, I don't really recommend anybody to come this way. Like, it's money everywhere, but the money out here is not worth it. It's like,
which ones are better?
I mean, you can go on the internet and make your money. Like,
oh, right, I see.
You know, what I'm saying is like being out on the track, like, it's cool and all for when you're not getting no dates on the internet.
If you can command the respect and the money, then you can work the internet and probably make much more money.
Yeah, and it's like you're not putting you're exploring yourself, but not really, like, you know. Some people I look at it like, I don't really want to be out here. It's people that have kids. I have family. It's guys that like to record us. You know, like, one day I'm going to have kids. Like, all this is going to be seen, you know? So I don't really recommend being outside on the streets. Like, I feel like that's really, like, the lowest of the lowest of the lowest. I feel like the internet or, like, dancing, like, that's good. Like, that's if you want to get into this, do that. Don't ever get out on the streets. No, because you're going to go, even if you're not a good-looking girl, like, guys will mess with you. I've had a soda thrown at my head for not wanting to get in a man's car. Like, you're going to go through stuff. And if you're not strong enough to get through it, like, just stay away from it. Like, don't even try it. Just because you see girls making a lot of money, it look good, but it's not all peaches and cream and cherry on top.
What have you learned about men from doing this work?
They're manipulators, and they're hella stubborn, ignorant, everything. Like, men, like, that are in the game, they just have no respect, nothing. Like,
but you're talking about men in the game,
men
like
in
pimps.
The game, yeah.
But I'm talking about, like, just guys in general that are your customers.
Guys in general.
I mean, a lot of these guys are married, right?
Yeah, a lot of guys are married. I just look at, like, I don't know. That's not my business what they got going on, you know.
But the only guys that you take seriously are guys who are in the game?
The only guys I take seriously, like, what do you mean? Like
for a relationship, right?
A relationship? No. I don't just like guys in the game, you know, like.
Have you been in a relationship before?
Yeah, I have, but that's not what I want to do right now. You know, I'm really focusing on myself. I'm young, and men now, they try to take advantage of that because they know I'm young. They see I'm very pretty. They see I'm a small girl. I just stay away from all men. I feel like all men just don't have good intentions, especially like being in this game, like seeing like the guys that I see, like you said, half of them be married, or, you know, like, y'all are just.
They're all up to something shady.
Like, just disrespectful. Like, no respect at all.
Has your intuition improved? Like, when you see a guy that approaches you on the street, you can see through what he's all about?
Yeah, half the time. Like, when I see somebody, I already know what type of person it is.
You have to.
Yeah, but like,
you're gonna fall into a trap.
I automatically know when it's a pimp. Like, automatically know. Like, But when I see like guys that want my services and stuff, I'll be like, yeah, he has a wife. And you can tell, like, sometimes they're just like, just very kind and just hella submissive and just, you know, like, he's a good man. He has a wife. He cannot not have a wife. Like, he has a wife. He probably has some kids, and he probably has a nice-ass job and everything. And then when I see a guy like a black guy, because there's some black guys I do see, like, he's a pimp, but he also likes to see working girls because this guy's out here like that. I can tell when a guy is in the game, but he don't want to tell the girl to make him feel like, you know, like, oh, I'm out here paying for her and I'm a whole pimp. You know, I can tell. I've seen guys that are pimps and dated them for some money. Like, I can just, and they'll lie to you, say, I'm not a pimp, I'm not a pimp. No, I see right through you. Like, you talk like one, you act like one. You're just you're trying too hard to not be one right now, you know? I can see right through you.
Eventually it'll come out.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you think the most misunderstood thing is about girls that do this kind of work?
The most
Like, some of the girls are doing it to support their families. Other ones are
like
hustlers.
People just think that we just do this just because it's fun, or like we just want to wear these clothes, or like just take pictures on Instagram. Like, no, like some girls actually been like, you know, like my mom, like she never had nothing growing up. You know, like she used to wear my uncle's clothes. You know, my mom never had nothing. So it's like it's girls like that used to get bullied, you know, that just have low self-esteem and probably do this because, I don't know, like, you know, some girls just lose their self and they just, like I said, low self-esteem, or they just been through a lot, or they just have kids that they need to take care of, or, you know, it could be anything. You'll never know what a person is going through. Like, everybody has their own reason why they're working. Some girls just want to do this because they want to build their business. You know, like, everybody has their own reason. Not everybody is out here like, oh, I struggle growing up, so I want to do this. Like, it's a lot of girls that just do this for fun too. Like, you know.
I've met nurses who are doing it on the side.
Everybody like has their own reason why they want to do this.
Is it a lonely life?
Yeah, it is. I'd be like, damn, I'm always on the road, so I don't really get to see like my family. You know, I have a little brother. I have like 8 siblings. Like, I don't get to see them as much as I want to. I don't get to see my father. I don't get to see nobody. So it's very lonely, but I talk to them every day on the phone. You know, it makes me feel a little bit better to hear their voice and know, like, you know, my grandma's getting older. I want to see her more. You know, she's not going to be here forever. So, you know, just talking on the phone makes me like, okay, my grandma's still here. Like, you know, like, makes me feel better because I can't be there with her or, you know, the rest of my family.
What does your ideal lifestyle look like?
My ideal lifestyle, like, can you explain? Like
what would you like? Where would you like to see yourself in 5-10 years?
Not doing this. Like, I don't want to be.
You want to be married with kids?
I don't want to
own
be
a
27, 30 years old doing this. Like, no. I should already have my money put up. I should already have my business in order. Like, everything should already be done. Like, if you're doing this and you don't know what you're doing this for, then just stop. Because it's like you should be investing if you're not investing into a business, then save it in a bank account, something. Like, put it away.
Do you have a bank account?
Yes,
Good for
I
you.
do. I got 2 bank accounts.
Good for you.
It's like I keep all my money and save it. I don't spend it on nothing expensive. Like, I don't care about the jewelry. Like, the more you care about that stuff, you're going to lose your money. And then later on in life, you're going to be like, damn, all that shit I spent on this, I could have had this much money by this time. Like, when I went to juvenile hall, this lady, she told me, she was like, all you got to do is put $200 in your savings account every month. And by the time you're 50-something, you're going to be like having $1 million in your account. Like, you know, it's all about just saving, just save. It's not hard. Even if you want to blow your money, save $500 in your account every month or something. Like, just save, try to save something.
Well, the biggest problem.
Because it's going to get, like, once you save and you get older, you're going to be like, damn.
The biggest problem I see amongst all the girls I've interviewed, which has probably been thousands, is they don't know how to handle money.
Yeah. And see, I love my money too much to let it go.
If you can figure that out, you're way ahead of the game.
I love my money too much to let it go. And what I mean by that is, like,
giving it to a dude?
No, not even that. It's like I said, I don't care about all that jewelry and stuff. I'm going to just buy my heels and stuff that I can go work in regular clothes and that's it. I don't care about no real diamond earrings or nothing. I only got one real pair of diamond earrings. Everything else, I don't care. Like, what do I need this stuff for? It don't mean nothing. It don't define who you are as a person. Like, you can have a big ass chain that you bought 5 years ago and you had hella money, and 5 years later you just don't have no more money. All you have is that one chain, and people see that chain and think you just that baller. The whole time, no, you got that chain 5 years ago with that old money that you do not have no more. You know, like, I don't care about that stuff. I love my money too much.
Good for you. Keep it that way. All right, darling. Thank you so much for sharing your story.
Thank you.
I wish you lots of luck with whatever you do.